Okay guys, it's time to coat my chicken leg over here. I'm first going to just crack in one Hi everybody, today I'll be showing you guys how to make some delicious garlic fried chicken using a full-sized chicken leg over here, which is the chicken drumstick attached to the chicken thigh over here. It's going to be so tasty and delicious and easy to make. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. And also please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's begin. Okay guys, so I'm just making 2 chicken legs for myself today. So let's just cut up the chicken leg. So as you can see, the chicken leg has the drumstick and the thigh stuck together. So for this garlic fried chicken, when we deep fry it, we have to open up the meat over here. Just give it a good slice at the center towards the bone, so that when we deep fry this, everything will be well cooked. Because mostly when we deep fry this, towards the center of the chicken leg is it's still bloody, and when you fry the chicken for too long, then you end up with very dry fried chicken. So for these kind of big pieces, you have to give it a slit with a sharp knife towards the center of the bone. Just like that. Just feel up to the bone over there and then just slowly slice it open. Once you do this, you're going to end up with very juicy fried chicken over here. So as you can see, once you give it a good slice, then you can just open up the meat like this. And it will even be more crispier because we'll be coating the insides as well. But just make sure you don't want to like break up the skin, because you need that as well. You don't want to cut it from the skin. You want to cut it towards the meat area over here at the bottom. So just stretch out the meat nicely. But just leave the bone in there so you can hold everything in place. So as you can see now, it's nice. Okay, I'm just going to cut my other chicken leg over here. But if you don't have like a sharp knife, just use a pair of scissors over here. Kitchen knife scissors. Just gonna first cut it from the drum area. Just spike it into the bone over there and then just cut. The scissor method is obviously faster and easier. See, once you cut it open, just turn it around, just spike it in again, and just cut it open. I prefer the scissor method. Yeah, open it up nicely, and just stretch out the meat. Alright, so I cut these 2 pieces. Now we're just going to marinate them. Okay, for this garlic fried chicken, first I'm gonna just add in 1 heaped teaspoon of crushed garlic. Okay, we're gonna give a good sprinkle of salt, good sprinkle of white pepper. Gonna add in a few teaspoons of sugar. We're adding in 3 teaspoons. Gonna add in half a teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder. Okay, get a glove and just rub the spices into these 2 pieces of chicken legs over here. Okay, now I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of oyster sauce. Drizzle a little splash of soy sauce. I'm going to give it a quick drizzle of sesame oil. Okay, now we're just going to give this a good mix. Now I'm going to add in a few teaspoons of cornstarch to thicken up the marinade onto the chicken. More or less cornstarch, it doesn't matter. As long as you end up with that thick batter that coats over the chicken leg over here. Let's just mix this up. So now you can see that the batter is very thick and it's all sticky and gooey onto the chicken legs over here. We're going to let this marinate for about 30 minutes, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay guys, it's time to coat my chicken leg over here. I'm first going to just crack in 1 egg. Just give it a good mix. Break up the egg here. Mix the chicken with the egg. Okay, now we're going to coat the chicken. Here I got my baking tray. Just going to first add a little layer of all-purpose flour. I'm just going to be coating this chicken in all-purpose flour. Just adding the chicken drum over here. Pour in more all-purpose flour on top of it. Just coat it nicely. Add in more if it's not enough. With no dry spots. You see the slit from this chicken leg over here. Make sure you add more flour inside so that it's well coated. No wet spots allowed. Okay, once it's well coated, we're just going to press it down. Give it a good press and a good squeeze so that the flour sticks on nicely. But it should from the egg that we added.